Scotian Sparxx here, and I'm going to give you a live account of a person that I helped basically this week or last. So I'm going to let you hear the voice of Deddy. Deddy I met, I believe it was 2 to 3 weeks ago, and she's a friend of my friend. And Deddy is going to explain to you the ailment that had plagued her for, I believe, quite some time, but I'll let Deddy take over. Deddy?
Hi, I'm Deddy. I suffer from neuralgia, nerve pain in both of my feet. I've suffered with it for about 8 years. It's been very difficult and very painful. At times it's been debilitating. So I have nerve pain, I have stabbing needle type pain, I have like an itchy feeling that gets very hot, and that's what I was suffering from. That's how I felt. Okay, so what I did for Deddy is something I've been doing in West Toronto for many years, and there's many accounts out there. I will go into it at a later time, but I'm schooled by a gentleman named Roger Lewis in the oldest apothecary on the continent, Thuna Herbals. There was a nice article written in the Star about its owner, Evelyn Dorfman, whose daddy, or her father, escaped Germany some time ago, 1888, I believe. Well, before that, and then they established Thunas in 1888, first at Bathurst, and then I came to the spot on Danforth. So I basically gave Deddy the cayenne pepper liniment, or poultice, and there were a few other all-stars in there, but we won't go into that because the way that these things work is we have to tailor them to your needs. So I tailored something around the cayenne pepper liniment to Deddy's needs, and Deddy's gonna tell you the efficiency and how good it worked. And also she's going to explain how many times she applied it, and basically that. So Deddy, why don't you tell us? Okay, so I started doing it. I did it 3 evenings in a row.
Oh, that's good.
The first one, I noticed a marked difference in how my feet felt. They didn't feel swollen anymore. They didn't feel tight. And a great reduction in pain. So that was encouraging. So again, I did the second night. Even more relief. I had a good day on my feet. They weren't aching as they normally would. After the second treatment, I was able to walk around on my bare feet, which I haven't done in years.
Wow. How many years, if I may ask? Just a
I'd
ballpark.
say 7 at least.
Okay.
So I was able to walk around, and my feet felt like my feet again.
I like that.
Yeah, it felt awesome.
That seems like it would feel, like...
it was incredible.
Like you were given a new lease on life.
I was given a blessing, is what I was given. It was just incredible. And that was 2 nights. I could walk around, and it wasn't painful to walk around. I couldn't do that before. The pain was incredible to walk on bare feet. So did it the 3rd night. Totally awesome. I slept great that night with my feet not giving me any trouble.
Okay.
No cramping, no shooting pains, no burning. Gone. Awesome. So I have been walking more, and I went for 3 days. I didn't do it, and then I started to feel a little tightening up happening again.
Yep.
Right back on it that evening, did the same thing, 2 treatments, but my feet are fabulous.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Beautiful. So, 2 things struck me there. Would you say that if you applied the cayenne pepper poultice the first night and you had absolutely no, no results, would you have continued?
That's a really good question.
Just think about it for a second, because just think about this.
that when you take doctor's medicines, they work fast acting. You can feel something going on right away. But herbal medicines, which people are taught almost instinctively over in the Western world to not adhere to and to almost second guess, you almost have a seed in your mind that this may not work because a traditional doctor isn't giving it to you. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, there's truth in that. Yes.
So I'm not saying that we can tell definitively, rather, but I'm almost willing to surmise that if I hadn't have got you fast-acting relief to the nature that you found satisfactory, that I would have probably lost my patient. Now, maybe you're someone who would stick around and, be open-minded. But is that a possibility that could have happened at least?
Sure, that's a possibility that could have happened.
Thank you, Daddy. We're going to conclude this because it's been 5 minutes and Daddy has some things to do today. But so I don't want to trouble her. I just thank her for her wonderful account of the cayenne pepper poultice. And if you want to get in touch with me for the cayenne pepper poultice, realize that all of it isn't the same. It'll vary from condition to condition. So what you tell me will define what I put into the formula. This is Scotian Sparxx and Daddy, and thank you for listening to us on A Real Account of Healing from the Field. Cheers. Church. Love you. Bless.